So something big just happened in the Gina Carano lawsuit, and it looks like Gina's walking away with a bunch of money. And well, it's all Disney's fault. It's all Disney's fault, and for once we gotta be thankful for California because Gina Carano used the commie law to protect commies for her own benefit. To felt Disney in the best way possible, and it's actually kind of funny to see happen. I love seeing Disney lose money, but before we get to that, I'm gonna take a quick trip down memory lane. Just a couple little quotes here from articles going all the way back to her original firing back in 2021. So let's take a quick look here. Mandalorian fans raise Pedro Pascal Nazi tweets amid Gina Carano firing. Pedro Pascal, who plays the Mandalorian on Disney Plus, was not fired for this post on Instagram comparing Trump supporters to Nazis and Confederates. Oh no. Oh no, what happened there? Or we can hop over to the Mary Sue. Cut to 2022, and we're still talking about this because Carano has made it her mission to head every conservative who will have her to talk about getting fired from the mouse. The reality is that she's shared twice now that they tried to work with her and will have her grow through what sounds like a sort of sensitivity training, aka it was a struggle session where she was going to have a bunch of transgender weirdos yell at her and tell her she's wrong, and that she has to bend the knee and suck the lady cock. That's what that was. She's explained it in detail what they tried to do to her. It was nothing but a struggle section. So fuck you, Mary Sue. That's not what happened. But Carano refused to play ball. Good. And the social media post about using imagery from the Holocaust compared to political climate in America supporting the right was the last straw, seemingly. Oh, so her saying you hunting people down and trying to jail them for having different opinions, which is fascist-like, that's what the commies did. It's what the National Socialist Party did in Germany in the 1930s and 40s. Oh, what were they called? What do we call them again? Nazis. Holy shit. Or we can jump over to The Guardian here. In a new complaint filed this week, Gina Carano claims she was harassed and defamed for having right-wing opinions and refusing to conform to those held with Disney and Lucas. She also claimed that her male co-stars were allowed to post derogatory statements about Republicans without punishment. Also correct, because we just looked at the New York Post. But what do we have today? What do we have today? Disney and Lucasfilm says Thursday that they have settled a lawsuit filed by the actor Gina Carano, who alleged she had wrongfully terminated from the Star Wars television series The Mandalorian in 2021. Oh my god. It's almost like when Disney got the lawsuit and they submitted the motions to dismiss and said, no, we did nothing wrong, and the judge was like, yeah, just based on what I'm looking at here, yes, you did. We can still go to court. It's almost like that was the truth. It's almost like all the people who were coping and seething, saying Gina Carano could never win, had no idea what they were talking about. It's almost like they had the mouse's dick so far up inside them, they could taste mouse penis. It's almost like they were huffing so much pixie dust, they had no idea what the real world was like. They had no idea what was actually going on. They just completely believed anything Disney says. Kind of the same thing you see on my channel when I say the MCU's dead. It has been. Nobody likes it. Nobody likes this DEI nonsense. Nobody wants to see their race-swapped favorite characters. Nobody wants to hear about how much gay sex people are having in a superhero movie. It's kind of like when we say that and they're like, nah, we all want to hear it. And then you watch Disney take billions of dollars in losses, and every single movie's a flop that includes it. Like, what did I say the biggest ones were in the last couple of years? It was like Deadpool and Wolverine and Moana. And I think maybe the Inside Out movie. I'd have to double check on that one. But it's almost like, yeah, nobody actually wants to hear your communist BS. So Gina Carano filed the lawsuit in California in February 2024. So it took about a year and a half. Took about a year and a half for Disney to be like, yeah, we're completely screwed. Now, I kind of wish Gina Carano had gone all the way through with this. Granted, she might have lost because California is a piece of shit commie state. But it would have been funny because all that would have been in court records. All that would have been made public. Every email, everything Disney did to try and, harass, humiliate, and intimidate anybody who was right of Mao in their company would have been exposed. Now, unfortunately for us, we're never going to get to see what Disney did to all the people because, well, of course, it's all getting sealed. And I'm willing to bet that there is a clause, as much as I would love to see how much they paid out to Gina Carano, that she can't talk about how much money they're giving her. But I'm saying if she shows up in a new Bugatti, it was a lot of money. But yes, Miss Carano was. Here's Disney. Disney said this. Miss Carano was always well respected by her directors, co-stars, and staff, and she worked hard to perfect her craft while treating her colleagues with kindness and respect. That's not what we heard for the last 4 years. We heard everything from she was a Nazi fascist, a conspiracy theorist who was terrible to everybody, who nobody liked, nobody wanted to work with, and was just shitting on everybody. That's what we've heard for the last 4 years. As it turns out, well, Disney's gonna be like, yeah, she was actually a very nice lady. She never actually did anything wrong. We were just piles of shit. With this lawsuit concluded, we were looking forward to identifying opportunities to work together with Ms. Carano in the near future. X to doubt. X to doubt. Well, for one, now she doesn't fit all the DEI checkboxes that they need. You know, she's not a transgender, mentally ill, unhinged person that might self-delete in the near future, and she's not a woman of color. So she doesn't meet the checkboxes for Disney's new movies, because that or TV shows as well, because we've seen how much diversity is in that garbage and how nobody actually watches it. That's why I don't know, everything they do fails. Carano also announced a settlement in the state via agent, saying it's the best outcome for all parties. I'm excited to flip the page and move on to the next chapter. My desire remains in the arts, which is where I hope you will join me. Blah 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 blah. Yeah, that's a tailored statement to not say anything. But yes, so in case anybody forgot, Musk funded this entire thing to felt Disney because fuck you, Bob. I mean, this without it going to trial and flipping a coin to see if Gina won, this is probably the best outcome we could have gotten. Like I said, it would have been funny to actually go to trial and see all the nasty shit Disney was doing in the background. It would have been great to see that. I would have laughed my ass off at Disney, all the Disney emails and execs getting called out, their emails coming out and being to see how they were like, yeah, no, fuck this bitch. We need to do whatever to get rid of her, because we gotta appeal to the non-existent fan base, the non-existent modern audience. So sadly, we are only getting that Disney has settled after their motions to dismiss failed because Gina Carano had legitimate basis to file this lawsuit, and Disney probably thinks she would have won and might have actually won more, and it would have been worse for Disney if they went to trial. But I would love to hear everybody's thoughts in the comments section on this one. Guys, while you're there, make sure you smash that like button, make sure you subscribe, make sure you share this one out. And until the next one, stay based. Are you tired of that boring, bland coffee? The generic shill coffee? The generic no-name coffee? Well, check this out. We have the Dragon's Treasure tea today. Now here at the Dragon's Treasure, you will find teas for everybody's taste. Everything you could possibly imagine, including soaps. That's right, you know you stink at the end of the day, so make sure you check out those soaps. They're actually pretty nice. I would recommend them, especially for your convention goers. This is something you desperately need. But wait, there's more. We have the Dragon's Treasure coffee. Now, this isn't your normal dropship coffee here. This is the Dragon Treasure Special. Here we have a beautiful blend of different coffees to fulfill all your taste bud needs. But wait, there's even more. Use the promo code Sleazy Society and get a 10% discount on your order. That's right, guys. Be like me. Be a good Jew. Get a nice little discount while you're at it. Shop at the Dragon's Treasure. And did I mention that every bag of tea comes with a hot waifu sticker on it? Save those, collect them, trade them. I don't care what you do with them, but just buy the Dragon's Treasure tea.